Hello everybody and welcome to another Guild Wars 2 video. My name is JD and today we are going to be talking about the Spellbreaker and their connection to the Sun Spears of old. Stick around. Today we're going to be talking to Tamela Okar. She's going to be located in Canoe's Cache in the Desert Highlands. So we start the conversation off. Tamela says, I wouldn't stand too near me if I were you. I'm a Spellbreaker, so I'm on Joko's most wanted list. An Awakened come through here regularly. A Spellbreaker? I took you for a Sun Spear. I am a Sun Spear. It's just that I don't use a spear. Our special talents are common knowledge around here, but I guess it makes sense that we'd be unfamiliar to an Outlander like yourself. Where do Spellbreakers come from? When Joko finally defeated the Sun Spears over 100 years ago, he decreed that anyone owning a spear would be put to death. That seems extreme. Destroying us wasn't enough for Joko. He wanted to destroy our symbol too. Our survivors were forced underground. Some of us continued to train without our spears. So you can still fight the Awakened? Yes, we've had to get creative. We've learned to counter their magic, detect their hidden agents, and prevent their escapes. It's quite effective. I have another question. Do you always wield daggers? A Spellbreaker can strike at the weave of magic using any weapon, but the precision of daggers makes it easier. You could say daggers have sentimental value as well. Sentimental value, like a family heirloom? When our spears were broken, many of us reforged the spearheads into daggers. It helps keep our symbol alive, even if we can't display it openly anymore. That's pretty freaking cool. I have another question. Why do they call you Spellbreakers? Spellbreakers specialize in counterattacks and destroying enchantments. We can absorb a powerful blow from an opponent and deflect it back with many times the force. So you can dispel enchantments. Destroy, not dispel. Ooh. Destroy, not dispel. It takes a lot of training, but we've learned to sense the weave of magic and strike where it's weakest. Most mages never see it coming. I have another question. Why are you out here? I'm trying to lay low. Every time I think I found a good hiding place, I'm flushed out by the Awakened. I'm lucky to have survived this long. Are you always on the run? It's the Spellbreaker life. We've made occasional guerrilla strikes on Awakened outposts and convoys, but we're too small a force to maintain a dedicated push against them. So you're kind of like Sun Spears. And I think that goes back to the beginning. I think that this is the loop. This is so cool. They're basically saying that the Spellbreakers are descendants from the Sun Spear Order. I freaking love that. Now, we knew that coming into Path of Fire, and I love having this extra context. So I'm going to go in a little bit into who the Sun Spears are just very quickly, so we can understand who the Spellbreaker is. So the Sun Spears were originally created to protect Alona from all hostile threats, from all threats. The Sun Spears were there when Palawa Joko first rose to conquer Vabi. The Sun Spears were actually there when Torai Osa defeated Palawa Joko all those many years ago, when he sealed him away and left him there to rot for what he thought would be all eternity. So later, when the events of Nightfall happened, the Sun Spear Order freed Palawa Joko so that they could learn how to traverse the devastation. Once Palawa Joko was freed and Nightfall was prevented and Cormyr rose to godhood, Palawa Joko rose to power. He conquered Vabi and then systematically began hunting and recruiting the Sun Spears. Those he converted, he made into what he called the Mordant Crescent. The movement of the world tells us that Palawa Joko personally converted Sun Spears into the Mordant Crescent. And he tasked the Mordant Crescent, he put them over his Awakened army and tasked them to go out and hunt their former Sun Spears, right? So he is out to destroy the Sun Spears and destroy what they stand for, even going so far as to outlaw the spears themselves. And in an act of freaking awesome rebellion, many Sun Spears turned their spears into daggers so that they could still fight with a symbol that they knew and they used. Oh, I love that. I love the fact that that's happening. So that's all I have for you guys today. This is just so cool. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you're having an amazing time in Path of Fire. Oh, I know I am. And thank you guys so much again, and I hope you're having a great day. Peace.